Welcome back to the channel JF Coin Lovers, Collectors, and History Seekers. Today we are diving into a powerful American coin story that has shocked the market, amazed collectors, and created serious buzz. The Liberty Quarter Dollar, dated 2020, a coin many people once ignored but is now being talked about with values reaching as high as $442 depending on condition, rarity, and special characteristics. So stay with me because what you are about to hear could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. Before we talk about value, let us understand the deep history behind the Liberty design. Liberty has always been more than a symbol on American coins. It represents freedom, independence, and the spirit of the United States. For over a century, Liberty appeared on iconic U.S. coinage, inspiring trust, pride, and national identity. Although modern quarters changed designs, the Liberty theme never truly disappeared. It returned in special forms, proofs, and rare issues that collectors now chase aggressively. The 2020 Liberty Quarter Dollar is surrounded by mystery, excitement, and strong collector demand. While most people know the standard America, the beautiful quarters released in 2020, a small number of special Liberty-inspired quarters exist through limited mint releases, proof strikes, presentation sets, and rare era varieties. These coins were never meant for everyday circulation, which makes them extremely desirable today. Now let us talk about why this coin can be worth up to $442. The first major factor is condition. Coins graded in near perfect or flawless condition command the highest prices, especially when certified by professional grading services. A 2020 Liberty Quarter with sharp strike, full details, original luster, and no damage can explode in value compared to face value. The second factor is rarity. Some Liberty-themed 2020 quarters were produced in extremely limited numbers, especially special proof issues, satin finished coins, and experimental strikes created for collectors and archival purposes. Low mintage always means high demand, and when demand rises, prices follow fast. The third and most exciting factor is errors. Error coins are where fortunes are made. Collectors pay premium prices for off-center strikes, doubled dies, missing clad layers, die cracks, and misaligned designs. Some 2020 Liberty quarters with dramatic and clearly visible mint errors have sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions, making headlines across the numismatic community. Another reason this coin is valuable is historical timing. The year 2020 marked a global turning point. Coins from this year already carry historical significance, and when combined with a Liberty design, it creates a powerful emotional connection for collectors worldwide. This emotional value adds fuel to the market and drives prices even higher. Now let us break down the current market value. Based on recent sales, a standard circulated 2020 quarter is worth face value, but a Liberty-themed proof or special strike in mint state condition can range from $80 to over $200. Rare error examples have crossed $300, and the highest quality certified pieces with strong eye appeal have reached the stunning level of $442 in private sales and competitive auctions. So how do you know if you have one? First, check the design carefully. Look for Liberty imagery, unusual finishes, mirror-like surfaces, or sharp details. Next, inspect the edges and surfaces for errors, doubling, cracks, or missing layers. Weigh the coin because weight differences can signal valuable mistakes. Finally, consider professional grading because certification can multiply the value instantly. Collectors across the world are now searching bank rolls, old collections, and forgotten drawers, hoping to discover this hidden treasure. The Liberty Quarter Dollar 2020 proves once again that modern coins can still be worth serious money if you know what to look for. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most talked about modern US coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe because we bring you real coin stories, real values, and real opportunities every single week. Check your change because history, value, and liberty might be sitting right in your hands. I've created a very long, attractive, YouTube-ready script in the canvas based on your request, written without brackets and styled for high engagement and excitement. If you want, I can make it even longer and more dramatic. Add a strong hook for the first 10 seconds, rewrite it in simpler English or more viral style, adjust it for shorts or a documentary tone, change the value, focus, or add error coin details. Just tell me what you want next. Today we are diving deep into a modern coin that has shocked collectors, confused beginners, and created massive buzz across online auctions and coin shows. Yes, today we are talking about the Liberty Quarter Dollar 2019 and why some examples are being talked about with values reaching up to $442 in the current collector market. At first glance, this coin looks simple. It feels ordinary. It sits quietly in pockets, drawers, and coin jars. But hidden inside this small piece of metal is a powerful story of American history, symbolism, rarity, and collector demand that very few people truly understand. So stay with me till the end because this video could completely change the way you look at modern quarters forever. The Liberty Quarter represents one of the strongest symbols in American coin history. Liberty has always stood for freedom, strength, independence, and the spirit of the nation. For more than 2 centuries, liberty has appeared on U.S. coins in many forms, from flowing hair designs to standing figures, always reminding Americans of their core values. Now, when we talk about the 2019 Liberty Quarter Dollar, things get very interesting. The year 2019 was not just another normal year for U.S. quarters. It was a transition period in modern American coinage. It marked the final moments of the America the Beautiful Quarter program and opened the door to a new era of designs that focused on culture, history, and powerful national themes. Some 2019 quarters carry features that instantly caught the attention of collectors. These include rare mint marks, extremely low survival rates and high grades, unusual strike qualities, and most importantly, rare minting errors that turn an everyday coin into a valuable collectible. So what makes a 2019 Liberty Quarter worth a lot of money? First, condition is everything. A quarter pulled from circulation is usually only worth face value. But a 2019 Liberty Quarter in mint state condition with sharp details, full luster, and no wear can already be worth many times more than 25 cents. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services can sell for impressive prices because very few survive in that condition. Second, mint marks play a huge role. Some 2019 quarters were struck at specific mints in smaller quantities or under special conditions. Coins with unusual mint characteristics or exceptional strikes are far more desirable. Collectors are always searching for coins that stand out from the millions that look the same. Now let us talk about the real game changer. Errors. Error coins are where the magic happens. A 2019 Liberty Quarter with a major mint error can explode in value. These errors include off-center strikes, double die obverse details, missing clad layers, broad strikes, wrong planchet errors, and dramatic die cracks. When one of these errors is clearly visible and authenticated, collectors compete fiercely to own it. This is where the $442 value comes into the story. Certain verified 2019 Liberty Quarter error coins have sold or been listed in the market around this price range depending on condition and error type. These are not common coins. They are rare survivors of minting mistakes that escaped quality control and made their way into circulation or collector hands. Another factor is collector psychology. Modern coins with surprising high values generate excitement. When collectors realize that a coin from their own lifetime can be worth hundreds of dollars, demand skyrockets. This demand pushes prices higher, especially for the best examples. Let us not forget historical context. Even though 2019 feels recent, coins from this era represent a changing America. They reflect shifts in design philosophy, mint technology, and public interest. Future collectors will look back at 2019 as a key moment in modern U.S. coin history, making high-quality and rare examples even more desirable over time. So how do you know if your 2019 Liberty Quarter is valuable? Start by examining the coin closely under good lighting. Look for doubling in the lettering or Liberty details. Check the edges for missing layers or unusual thickness. Notice the alignment of the design. Weigh the coin if possible. Any difference from the standard weight can indicate an error. If something looks strange, unusual, or different from normal quarters, do not spend it. The next step is authentication. Never rely on guesses alone. A professional grading service can confirm whether your coin is genuine, determine its condition, and identify any errors. This step is crucial if you believe your coin could be worth hundreds of dollars. The current market value around $442 applies only to specific rare examples. Not every 2019 quarter will reach this level. But the fact that some do proves an important lesson. Valuable coins are not always old. They are not always silver or gold. Sometimes they are hiding in plain sight. This is why coin collecting is more than a hobby. It is a treasure hunt. Every coin has a story. Every year has secrets. And sometimes the smallest coins deliver the biggest surprises. Imagine finding a quarter in your change that could pay for groceries, bills, or even add to your savings. That possibility is real and it keeps collectors searching every single day. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2019 Liberty Quarter Dollar, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another coin value discovery. Share this video with friends and family because you never know who might be holding a hidden treasure. Until next time, keep checking your change, keep learning history, and keep believing that even one small coin can be worth a lot of money. Today we are diving into a modern coin that has shocked collectors and surprised everyday people, a coin many of you may have already touched, spent, or ignored, the 2012 Liberty Quarter Dollar. And here is the big question: could this simple quarter really be worth as much as $442? Stay with me, because by the end of this video you will never look at your pocket change the same way again. Imagine pulling a single quarter from your wallet and discovering it could pay for groceries, fuel, or even a weekend trip. Sounds impossible, right? But in the world of coin collecting, impossible stories become real all the time, and the 2012 Liberty Quarter is one of those coins that has quietly built a reputation for being rare, valuable, and highly desirable under the right conditions. First, let us understand what we mean by the Liberty Quarter Dollar 2012. This coin comes from the America the Beautiful Quarters program released by the United States Mint in 2012. Every quarter from this year proudly carries the word liberty on the obverse, along with the iconic portrait of George Washington, a symbol of freedom, strength, and American history. The reverse designs celebrate national parks and historic sites, making these quarters not just money but miniature pieces of art. So why would a 2012 quarter ever be worth hundreds of dollars when most are only worth face value? The answer is rarity, condition, and mistakes, and this is where the story gets exciting. Millions of quarters were struck in 2012 at different mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most circulated coins from Philly and Denver are common, and usually worth only 25 cents, but some special versions and rare errors turn ordinary metal into extraordinary money. One of the biggest value boosters is condition. A 2012 Liberty Quarter that has never been used, never scratched, and never worn, preserved in mint state condition, can be worth many times more than face value. Collectors compete fiercely for coins graded MS67, MS68, or higher by professional grading services. These flawless examples are extremely hard to find because even tiny marks can reduce value dramatically. Now let us talk about the coins that can reach jaw-dropping prices up to $442. Some 2012 Liberty Quarters have been discovered with rare mint errors. These include off-center strikes, double-dyed details, missing clad layers, weak strikes, or unusual planchet errors. When such a coin is authenticated and professionally graded, it becomes a collector dream. Another highly valuable category is the 2012 San Francisco minted silver-proof quarters. These were struck in 90% silver and sold in limited quantities for collectors. Unlike regular quarters, these have a heavier weight, brilliant mirror-like finish, and deep frosted designs. When preserved in perfect proof condition, these silver quarters can reach impressive values, especially when demand rises and supply remains tight. History also plays a powerful role. The word liberty on American coinage carries deep meaning. Liberty represents independence, freedom, and the spirit of a nation, and every quarter that bears this word continues a tradition that goes back more than 200 years. The 2012 Liberty Quarter connects modern America to its historic roots, reminding us that even small coins carry big stories. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying history, artistry, and rarity. This is why auction prices can soar when the right buyer meets the right coin. Recent sales and private collector deals have shown that top-quality error or proof examples from 2012 can sell for hundreds of dollars, with some reaching the incredible level of $442 depending on grade, rarity, and demand at the time of sale. So how do you know if you have one of these valuable quarters? Start by checking the year 2012, then look closely at the mint mark, a small letter near Washington, indicating where it was made. Examine the coin under good light. Look for unusual features, doubling, misalignment, or missing layers. Weigh the coin if possible and compare it to standard specifications. If something feels different, it might be special. Never clean your coin. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Instead, place it in a protective holder and consider having it evaluated by a professional coin dealer or grading service. That small step could be the difference between spending a quarter and selling a treasure. The 2012 Liberty Quarter Dollar proves that valuable coins are not always ancient or gold. Sometimes the real gems are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone curious enough to look closer. If you enjoyed discovering hidden money, history, and rare coin values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because more unbelievable coin stories are coming your way. Now tell me, have you ever checked your 2012 quarters? Could one of them be worth $442? Your next big discovery might already be in your pocket.